Devaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Narayanam Namaskrityam Naranjaiva Narottamam Devim Saraswatim Vyasam Tato Jayamudiraye Nashtaprayeshu Bhadreshu Nityam Bhagavata Sevaya Bhagavate Uttamasloke Bhaktin Bhavatirnaistiki Krishnaya Vasudevaya Devaki Nandanaya Cha Nandagopa Kumaraya Govindaya Namo Namaha. That's it. Hare Krishna. Welcome all the devotees for the morning Srimad Bhagavatam discussion. Today we are going to discuss Srimad Bhagavatam, Canto 2, Chapter 7, text number 25. The canto name is The Cosmic Manifestation and the chapter name is The Scheduled Incarnations with Specific Functions. Please repeat the sloga behind me. vakṣaḥ-sthala-sparśa-rugna-mahendra-vāha
vakṣaḥ-sthala-sparśa-rugna-mahendra-vāha
dantair viḍambita-kakubjuṣa ūḍha-hāsam
dantair viḍambita-kakubjuṣa ūḍha-hāsam
sadyo asubhiḥ saha vineṣyati dāra-hartur
sadyo subhiḥ saha vineṣyati dāra-hartur
visphūrjitair dhanuṣa uccarato dhisainye
visphūrjitair dhanuṣa uccarato dhisainye.
Word by word meaning, please repeat behind me. vakṣaḥ-sthala, chest. Sparsha, touched by. Rugna, broken. mahā-indra, the king of heaven. Vāha, the conveyor. Dantaih, by the trunk. viḍambita, illuminated. kakup-juṣaḥ, all directions thus being served. ūḍha-hāsam, overtaken by laughter. sadyaḥ, within no time. asubhiḥ, by the life. saha, along with. vineṣyati, was killed. dāra-hartuḥ, of the one who kidnapped the wife. visphūrjitair, by the tingling of the bow. dhanuṣaḥ, bow. uccarato, strolling fast. dhisainye, the midst of the fighting soldiers of both sides. Translation and purport by Divine Grace Sabhaya Charanavinda A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada. Jai Srila Prabhupada. Translation, please repeat behind me. When Ravana was engaged in the battle,
When Ravana was engaged in the battle,
the trunk of the elephant,
the trunk of the elephant,
which carried the king of heaven,
which carried the king of heaven,
Indra,
Indra,
broke in pieces,
broke in pieces,
having collided with the chest of Ravana,
having collided with the chest of Ravana,
and the scattered broken
on the scattered broken
parts illuminated all directions.
and parts illuminated all directions.
Ravana
Ravana
therefore felt
therefore felt
proud of his prowess
proud of his prowess
and began to loiter
and began to loiter
in the midst of the fighting soldiers,
in the midst of the fighting soldiers,
thinking himself
thinking himself
the conqueror of all directions.
the conqueror of all directions.
But his laughter,
But his laughter,
overtaken by joy,
overtaken by joy,
along with his very air of life,
along with his very air of life,
suddenly ceased with the
suddenly chased with the
tingling sound of the bow of Ramachandra,
tingling sound of the bow of Ramachandra,
the personality of Godhead.
the personality of Godhead.
Purport. However powerful a living being may be, what he is condemned by God, no one can save him. And similarly, however weak one may be, if he is protected by the Lord, no one can annihilate him. Hare Krishna. Om Ajnana Timirandasya Jnananjana Shalake Chakshurmilitam Yena Tasmai Shri Guruve Namaha. Namo Vishnupadaya Krishna Prasthaya Bhutale Srimate Bhaktivedanta Swami iti namine. Namaste Saraswati Deve Gauravani Pracharane Nirvishesha Shunyavad Pashasha Deshatarane Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shri Vasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna. So here again the discussion between Brahma and Narada is going on. So Brahma, he was explaining about various incarnation to Narada. So the last 2-3 slokas, he was explaining about the Lord Ramachandra and his pastimes. And today we are going to discuss about the power, whatever Lord provide to us and Lord's plan, and how if Lord wanted to protect someone, they cannot be killed. And if somebody wanted to be killed by the Lord, condemned by the Lord, that person cannot be saved by anyone. So that is it's an absolute truth actually. So if Lord wanted to save someone, nobody can kill him. So we heard about the story of Prahlad Maharaj and Hiranyakashipu. So the Prahlad Maharaj, Lord wanted to protect him because he is the great devotee of the Lord. So even though there are so many tests he come across, so many problems Hiranyakashipu trying to give him, but all the problems are overcome by Prahlad Maharaj because he was constantly chanting the holy name of the Lord, or he was not afraid of anything. He was always in the mood of surrendering to the Supreme Lord. I am the lotus feet of the Supreme Lord. If that is the only thing can save me, if Lord wanted to save me, let him save. If he wanted to kill me, let him kill. So I don't want to worry about that. That is the mood Prahlad Maharaj had. So one of the story, the motivators used to say, see when one of the flight he was going from India to America, on the mid of the way, what happened? There was a turbulence. So the airplane they used to there's a turbulence. Turbulence in the sense in the sky there is a empty places, empty package will be there. The air packets. So when the flight get into that place, the flight lose the control. The flight will come down from the height where it is flying actually. Then the pilot need to control and then he need to bringing back the flight to the direction. Sometimes it will come down some many meters. So we will feel that we are all falling along with the flight. So everybody will shout in that. So in the such case happen in the one of the flight, that time everybody is shouting within the flight. But one small girl, she was sitting and she was playing. She was not afraid of anything. She was just playing there, playing with the toys. So everybody astonished by seeing that girl. Everybody shouting. She was she was playing. Then everybody asked, "You are not afraid of that? The flight was above. It looked like the flight was going to fall down. Why you are not afraid?" Then the small child told, "Yes, I know. I will reach my destination properly without any harm because my father is the pilot. So he will take me safely. He know I am traveling in this flight. So he know take me safely to the destination." Like that, the girl replied. So the similar thing is for our spiritual life also. So this life, we need to hand it over to the Supreme Lord. So we need to think that the Supreme Lord leading my life. I am not leading my life. So in my house, we are thinking that this is not my house. No, we should not think that this is my house. This is Lord's house. Lord provided me to the shelter in this house to serve Him. So whatever we have the altar, Lord may be in the photo or deity in our house. I am meant. He is there, the owner of this house. I am meant to be here to serve them. So that is the mood we should be even in the house, whatever house we are having. We should not think that, hey, this is my house. I am keeping the puja room for Lord. No. This entire thing, because Lord is Agam Sarvaisa Prabhu. Lord is saying that in Bhagavad Gita, everything, the spiritual world or the material world, everything emanates from me. That means it's everything emanates from Him, it belongs to Lord only. But falsely, we are thinking that this is mine. So that mentality we should live in this by understanding our life. What is our life? Our very life is temporary. Life itself very temporary. See, we are taking birth, we are staying for some time, we are producing some children, and we are getting old age, we are getting the disease, and we are dying. So in this very short period, we are visiting this material world in the very short period. It is kind of a visit only. So while coming also, we are coming as empty-handed, and while going back also, going as empty-handed. So we should not. So we need to understand clearly that nothing belongs to us. Yes, by the mercy of the Supreme Lord, we get into the womb of our father and mother, and He gave this human form of the body. And by the mercy of the Supreme Lord, we got into the husband or wife and children and other family members, other relatives, neighbor, everything. It is based on our previous karma, everything arranged by the Supreme Lord. So all the arrangement done by the Supreme Lord and the perfect house, perfect job, everything provided by the Supreme Lord. So nothing, we cannot claim that I did. Everything is done by the Supreme Lord for the welfare of our bhakti. So all the circumstances, whatever happening around us, we need to take it as a favorable to the bhakti, and we need to progress in bhakti. So that for that reason, Lord provided all these facilities. So these facilities, it is to serve the Lord. That mood we have to come in. That mood we have to develop. So how that mood will develop? When we chant the holy name of the Lord, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. When you chant the holy name of the Lord again and again, repetitively, whenever you get time, free time, chant the holy name of the Lord. In that way, the intelligence will come, because when we connect with the Lord, the intelligence will come automatically. Because if you see the Dhruva Maharaj story, when Dhruva Maharaj, he was the very small boy, very 5 years old boy. He don't know anything about spirituality, anything about God, everything, because very small boy. And when he asked his mother, because he was not able to sit in his father's lap, he asked his mother where we can, because I want the great kingdom than my grandfather, big kingdom I want. So how can I get? Then his mother told, I don't know, only Lord can provide. So again he asked, where is the Lord? Lord is there in the jungle. So he went into the jungle, and when the person is left from the home and in search of the Lord, automatically Lord arranged a person, which is Narada Muni, arranged a guru for him. Narada Muni instructed him, tested and instructed him how to chant the holy name. Then he sat with complete faith and he chanted the holy name of the Lord. Within 6 months, Lord appeared him in front of him. And with his conscience, Lord just touched on his head. That's all. He got all the knowledges, all the Vedas, all the scriptures, all the knowledges. It came into his mind. So this is the way when we connect with the Lord, then the knowledge, the realization, everything will come automatically. The Dhruva, he went to the forest. For what? He wanted to get the big kingdom than his grandfather. But after seeing the Lord, after getting the knowledge, what he did, Lord, I don't want anything, because achieving you and seeing you is a great boon for me. So I don't want anything. That's what he told. But because he got the knowledge that material thing is nothing, only connected with the Lord and serving the Lord is the topmost thing. He realized, he got the knowledge through the Lord, through the scriptures. Spiritual knowledge he got. So the similar way, when we connect with the Lord, we will automatically, the knowledge will come automatically. Lord will give the intelligence to get the knowledge and how to go back to Godhead. So this is in Bhagavad Gita, Krishna, the 10th chapter, he was saying the same thing. In the 10.10 sloka, he was saying, if you see the 10.10 sloka, so Tesam sadata yuktanam bhajatam priti purvakam dadami buddhi yogam tam yenamam upayanti te. So these God is saying that dadami buddhi yogam tam. So that means, so if you see the meaning, to those who are constantly devoted to serve me with love, I give the understanding by which they can come to me. So it is not we are getting the understanding. We are getting the understanding. It is not of our own. Lord is giving the understanding to us. So in the likewise in the 15.15 sloka also we can understand that the knowledge, remembrance, and forgetfulness, everything provided by the Lord. So the whole and soul, it is Lord only. We are just a puppet in the hands of the Lord. So that understanding we should have. We are just an instrument towards the Lord. We should not try to take the position of the Lord. Many of the people in this, many of the demons, they are trying to take the position of the Lord. That is the reason they suffered and their death was written by the Lord. And in the case of Hiranyakashipu, in the case of Ravana, so Hiranyakashipu, Ravana, so they are, so why the incidents happens, the pastimes happen, why Lord did such pastimes? Because to make us remember, make us understand that even though the great personalities, they cannot sustain with their false ego, with their false understanding, with their false strength. So that's what Lord wanted to show us through this great personalities. They are great personalities, great in the strength. So this is also, see, the Jai Vijay, who are the doorkeepers of the Supreme Lord, they offended the four Kumaras because they not allowed the four Kumaras inside the Vaikunta. So that is the reason the four Kumaras cursed this Jai and Vijay that you need to take birth in the material Mrityu Loka. You will take birth in Mrityu Loka. So then they said, well, that we did our work only. So what happened, we did. Then the four Kumaras told, okay, not a problem. So you can take 3 different births. You can take 3 births and you can come back to me. You come back to Vaikunta. Otherwise, you need to become on the 4 yugas, you need to become a devotee and you can come back, or you can 3 yugas, you can become a demon and you can come back. Which one you can choose? So they chose, okay, we don't want to waste one more yuga, which is Kali Yuga. So what is that? They wanted to go back immediately. That's the reason they chose, let us be there in the 3 yugas as a demons so that we can come back. So this is all the things are the arrangement of the Supreme Lord. The Supreme Lord wanted to show his Virya Rasa and also in the same time wanted to give the lessons to the common people like us. So that is the reason Jai and Vijay in the Satya Yuga, the Vanas, Hiranyaksha and Hiranyakashipu, the brothers. So they are the brother demons. So Lord took the incarnation and he killed Hiranyakashipu and Hiranyaksha. In the next birth, the same Vijay and Vijay, they took a birth of Ravana and Kumbhakarna. Then Lord came as a form of Ramachandra, Lord Ramachandra. Then Lord killed them. Because Lord, and the third Yuga, which is Dwapara Yuga, the same Jay and Vijay came as a Kamsa and Sisupala. Then Lord appeared as a Krishna, he killed them. So this is the 3 times they took birth, and their curse also relieved. They left to Vaikuntha Loka. So this is the way the Lord will teach us through his great devotees. And Jai and Vijay, they are the doorkeepers. Lord wanted to show his Virya-rasa also. For the Virya-rasa, he wanted a person somewhat equal to him with power. It is Lord's power cannot be equalized by anyone, but at least some powerful person, topmost powerful person in the, at least that person should require. So that means next to the God, somebody should have the powerful person. That person with the bodily strength and the other strengths also, that person is required so that Lord can show the Virya-rasa. So that is the reason he made this pastime, so that everyone can understand how much powerful you may be, how much rich you may be. But if Lord wanted to kill you, nobody can save. If Lord wanted to save you, nobody can kill you. So this is the way we can understand from this the multiple pastimes. So here in this sloka, it is mentioned that about the Ravana. So when Ravana, when he was in the war field, the Indra Airavat, the elephant, it came. So when it is come across Airavat and Ravana, they dashed each other. That time what happened? The Airavat trunk, it was the Airavat is the great elephant, but its trunk got broken when he dashed when he collided with the chest of the Ravana. So that means that's that much strong chest Ravana had. So that much powerful person, this the trunk got bit into the pieces, broken pieces, and it was gone all over the places, and it was illuminating, because it is the Airavata, the elephant, it came from the heavenly planet. Because of that, the is Tanda, this is a trunk, it was broken into pieces and it was like glittering. So by seeing that, Ravana proud about his strength. Oh, see, even the elephant coming and it is breaking his trunk. I'm not affected by all those things. So he was with a full false ego. What he was doing, he was walking along the war field, mid of the war field. He was proudly saying, oh, nobody can conquer me like that. That time, what happened? Suddenly he heard the tingling sound of the Ramachandra's Lord bow. So tingling sound. We used to see the Ramayana and the TV. When the Lord or anybody will leave the bow, there is a sound will come, click like that. That sound, what happened? When he heard that sound, he took the life of Ravana. So that is the reason. So it is better that we should not proud of our strength and proud of our opulences. It can go within a second. So within no time, it can go from us. Anytime it can go from us. So what is the permanent for us? In this material world, nothing permanent for us. Everything is connected with us, everything will go off one day. Otherwise, we will live in this material world. Even our body, our own body is not connected with us. It will also leave us one day. So we are thinking that we are currently the material world, the people are assuming that we are this body, so I need to take care of the body. But because they are saying outwardly, because of this ignorance, they are always in the bodily consciousness, so they are not able to serve the Lord, and they are thinking they are serving themselves, and they are serving the the wife, children, because of their illusion, because of their ignorance. They are serving the dog. Now currently the dog, serving the dog is more. So if you see the car which are crossing, if it is 100 cars are passing, minimum 50 cars you can see with a dog only. So the people are treating that animalistic way of thinking. So they are thinking that the dog is very close to me. Why can't they take a tiger or a lion to keep in their house? Because they are afraid that will kill us. This dog, whatever you do, you will beat everything, it will sustain. So that is the reason they are keeping the dog. And they are showing, so by doing this, what will happen? because they are getting into the mood of a dog. And what will happen? The next life, they are preparing for the next life is dog life. So that is the only thing they are doing by keeping the dog this and that. Because there is a story also in Bhagavatam. Then when Bharat Maharaj, even after leaving all his kingdom, everything, he was in the jungle. He went to the jungle, and for what? For the self-realization, he went to the jungle and he was doing the tapasya. During that time, he saw a small deer and he attached the deer to taking care of the deer by feeding the deer and all those stuffs. What happened? At the time of death, he unable to remember the Lord. He remembered the deer only. So that's the reason he became a deer in the next life. So this is the way, even if we are attached to the dog, attached to the other animals, other things, and attached to our family members, what will happen? Attached to our property, attached to our opulences, attached to our job, attached to our husband, attached to the wife, attached to the children, what will happen? We need to come back to this material world. So we need to slowly, we need to practice to detach from all these things. So when we practice our detachment, automatically we can, how to detach the practically detachment, it won't come immediately because our senses are more agitative. It is not possible to control the senses. So for that only, we need to transfer our senses from the lower taste to the higher taste. The lower taste is attachment with all the material things. The higher taste is attached to the Supreme Lord. So from lower taste to higher taste, from lower taste, attaching from the lower things to higher thing, which is attached to the Supreme Lord, the serve the Supreme Lord, to in the name of chanting the holy name of the Lord, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Spread these glories to the others and do the puja at your home. Go to the temple, read Bhagavad Gita, read Bhagavatam. This is the way we can always connect with the Supreme Lord. So when you connect with the Supreme Lord, what will happen? Automatically, our detachment, because our connection will become strong, and the detachment will happen from all the other material things. So this is the things practiced by all of our acharyas. If you take today is the disappearance day of His Holiness Ramanujacharya. So Ramanujacharya, he was a great saint in the 1,000 years back in South India. He was a great saint. He did a revolution in the Vaisnava community through Sri Vaishnava Sampradaya. That saint, and if we can say the Srila Prabhupada, he made a revolution in the Western worlds. He made even a hippies to be happies, to become a devotees. The hippies who lived a very nasty life, those people became a devotees by following 4 regulative principles, remove the hairs, and become a Vaikuntha persons within short period of time. How it happen? Because all the things, because they are the acharyas, they are always thinking about how can I serve the Lord, how can I please the Lord, how can we please my spiritual master words. Prabhupada, he wanted to please his spiritual master word, that his spiritual master gave the instruction, go on Western worlds and preach Krishna Bhakti. That's all. So only for that, he went to Western worlds at the age of 70. So he accomplished that within 11 years. All over the world, he spread Krishna consciousness. So that is the power of when you connect with the Supreme, when you connect with the spiritual master, and through the spiritual master, when you connect with the Supreme Lord. So when it will happen? When we have the determination to when we come across the position when we can leave this leave the connection with this material world. That means detachment. When we practice the complete detachment from this material world and only connect with the Supreme Lord through the spiritual master, then that is very much is possible. It's not only for Ramanujacharya or Prabhupada, anybody, because they laid an example for us. In front of us, they lived a life. See, even they are both are Grahastha. Actually, Ramanujacharya, he was also Grahastha, and Prabhupada also Grihastha. So they were married, and Prabhupada, he had children, so everything. But at the end of the life, after the 50 years, he took the sannyasa. Like that, Ramanujacharya also took the sannyasa. So they preached. So that is the way they lived an exemplary life in front of us. A person can change the entire world. A single person determined to the deep into the bhakti, the entire world can be changed. That's the instructions. That's a exemplary way they lived life and they showed us. So we cannot imitate them, but at least we can take some inspiration and we can get into the path of bhakti and detach from these material things so that we can get the blessings of the Supreme Lord. So the today's sloka and the understanding is, if Lord wanted to kill somebody, nobody can protect him. If Lord wanted to protect somebody, nobody can kill him. So Rake Krishna Mare Krishna Rake Ke. This is the Bengali saying. So that is the translation, whatever we discussed today's sloka. Hare Krishna. Grandhara Srimad Bhagavatam ki jai. Hare Krishna.